Hey, what's up guys, this is ComputerMadMan here, and welcome back to the first actual episode of Windows 7 versus Windows 10. So today, we are going to be looking at the Task Manager. So if you don't know what Task Manager is, I'm sure many people have used it. It's where you go to Control-Alt-Delete, select Task Manager, and you can manage your tasks and perform different actions on the computer. It's extremely useful, which is why I want to compare them. So like I say, I just want to say that this is my personal opinion, so if you guys disagree with anything that I have said, I don't want you guys to be rude or start swearing in the comments and things, saying that I'm wrong and you're right and all this stuff, because it's not about that. It's just about enjoying the video, and seeing what my personal opinion is of this video. Each of the categories that I mentioned from the previous first episode that I did on this, a win equals 1 point, a draw equals half a point, and a loss equals no points. So with that out of the way, let's get started. So I'm just going to go through each of these subcategories, and I'm just going to say what I gave for each of them. So on user interface is the main heading. For the subheading ease of use, I gave it as a draw. Colors I gave to Windows 10. Pictures/illustrations, also Windows 10. Understanding, Windows 7. Understanding/language is Windows 7. Now onto the main heading of performance. So open time was Windows 7 for me. Navigation, I gave it a draw. Errors, I gave it a draw. And the not responding crash, Windows 10 quite frankly had less than what Windows 7 for me was crashing. So on to the last heading for features. More or less, Windows 10 definitely has a lot more. And which ones work better, I gave it as a draw. So now we're going to go back at each of the categories, and I'm going to go with the scores to give you the overall scores of which ones won, whether Windows 7 or 10 won each of the main headings. So for user interface, let's see who won this. So we'll start with Windows 7. Windows 7 had 1 on the understanding/language, so that's 1 point, and then add half a point for the draw. That's 1.5 for Windows 7 out of 4. So 1.5 out of 4 on user interface. So now on to Windows 10. Windows 10 won 2 categories, which was colors and pictures/illustrations. So because of that, Windows 10 gets 1, 2, half a point for the draw, so that's 2.5 out of 4. So Windows 10 is the overall winner on the user interface for Task Manager. Now on to performance. So we'll start with Windows 7 again. Windows 7 won on open time, and there were also 2 draws, which was for navigation and errors, so Windows 10 gets 1 point. Windows 7 gets 1 point, half a point for the draw, and another half a point, so that's 1, add 2 half points, which is 1, which means Windows 7 gets 2 out of 4. Now for the last one, on Windows 10. So Windows 10 had less on not responding crashing, so that one on there. So that's 1 point for Windows 10. And then add the 2 draws, 0.5, 0.5, that equals 2 out of 4 for Windows 10. So performance, Task Manager on Windows 7 and 10, they're both virtually identical. So now onto features. More or less, we're going to start with Windows 7. So Windows 7 didn't actually win a category, it was only a draw. So Windows 7 simply gets half a point out of 2. Which means Windows 10 wins 1 category, which was it had more categories on the more or less bit. So Windows 10 gets 1 point, add half a point, which is 1.5 out of 2. Meaning Windows 10 wins on features. So overall, Windows 10 wins on user interface, a draw for performance, and Windows 10 wins on features for Task Manager. But what does this mean overall? Well, Windows 7 got a total of, out of all these categories together, Windows 7 got a total of 4.0 out of 10. 4 out of 10, which means the leftover remaining is Windows 10 got a total of 6 points out of 10. And that's it, my friends. Windows 10 is the overall winner of Task Manager, in my personal opinion. So like I say, I didn't provide explanations for this video today, mainly for any of these videos coming up, because it's just going to make the episodes too long. Okay, so that's it, guys. Yeah, there's not much else to say really, apart from I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.